So in my last video, I was showing off some of the capabilities of the M1 MacBook Air, but I got a couple of comments from people who are wondering how on earth I got it to run shaders with decent frames, or how I even got it to run that fast in the first place. So this video will serve as a tutorial for how to make Minecraft take advantage of the M1 MacBook Air, but also it could just serve as a tutorial to make it run faster on any machine. So let's go inside. Alright, so Minecraft's different from most other games because it's lightweight enough to be able to run well on even like a Raspberry Pi, but somehow even on like a gaming laptop you don't quite get the same increase in performance that you would expect. So I'm just going to walk you through the process of what I do on any brand new install of Minecraft to help it run faster. I'm going to split it up into like 3 different ways you might want to take advantage of the game. First is PvP. You just want to hop on Hypixel with some friends. I'll show you an easy way to do that and get good frames. Second way is just to get good frames on like the newest version, just to make it playable on any old laptop, and especially M1. And then the third way is going to be how I got it to be able to actually run shaders on M1 and fully take advantage of the graphics performance. Alright, so I've uninstalled Minecraft. This is a completely fresh install. So let's just install Minecraft so it's the absolute stock experience. I'm going to download this right here. I'll have all the links to everything you need to download right down below. I'm just going to download the DMG. Let's drag it into application here. So I'm going to open that up. I'm going to hit open. Alright, so here's the Minecraft launcher. So first I'm going to address the first category of people who just want to get Minecraft to run in Minecraft 1.8, just to do some PvP, log on a Hypixel, play around with friends. So first what you're going to want to do is go to your installations tab here. You're going to hit new installation. I'm going to call this 1.8.9. And then you're going to come in here and you're going to have to find Minecraft version 1.8.9. It's going to be kind of way down here. It's right here. So I'm going to click that, create. I'm going to come back to the play tab and I'm going to select that 1.8.9 installation. Don't warn me again. And then now it's just going to download all the files that it needs to play Minecraft 1.8.9. The reason why most people use that version for PvP stuff, because it's the most stable version that was right before 1.9 where they changed the combat physics. Alright, so let's just see what kind of performance we get out of the box. This is stock Minecraft version 1.8.9. I can already feel that this is just jittery. I'm gonna check my frames. 30 FPS. So 30 FPS, not awesome, not awful. Let's see how we can improve that. So what I like to use is something called Skull Project. So you're gonna go to the description and click on this link next to Skull Project right here. It's gonna open this MediaFire link. It's just gonna already want to download it, hit save. It's going to give you this zip file right here. Go to your Minecraft folder. So on a Mac, you're going to open your Finder and you're going to do Shift Command G. And you're going to type into that window. You're going to do squiggly / library / application Minecraft. And I like to just drag the Minecraft folder over here and just pin it right there. To do that on Windows, you're going to click on the little top bar in the File Explorer. And you're going to type %appdata%. And then hit enter and then click on the Minecraft folder right there. And you can pin that as well so you don't have to do that again. I'm gonna go to versions right in there. And I'm going to pull that zip file in there and open it up. So now I have the Skull Project version just extracted into the versions folder here. So now if I open Minecraft, I'm gonna go to my installations tab again. I'm gonna hit new installation. This one's gonna be called Skull Project. You can name it whatever you want, but I'm just keeping it simple, and it's gonna be, yeah, okay, it's 1.8.8 is where it is. So I'm gonna hit create. I also like to select an image for it just so I can easily differentiate. So now I can come over here, I can select Skull Project, and I can hit play. And let's see what kind of performance benefits we get here. So you can see I'm getting between 42 and 53-ish. That is better. That's already a noticeable difference. It's better, but it's not stable. If I'm moving around, I can feel the jitter. Also, one fun tip, you hit V, you get auto sprint, so you don't have to double tap W or hit control to sprint. You're just sprinting by default, which is very useful. It's not just installing it that gives us all this stuff. Let's come over to options here. I'm gonna go to video settings here. So first thing you wanna do is hit fast on the graphics. You wanna change those to fast. You're also gonna change your max frame rate to unlimited, just so it's not capping it out at anything. Render distance, 12 is, if you can keep it at 12, that's great. For PvP stuff, usually 8 is about where you want it. The lowest I probably recommend going would be like 6 if you want it to stay at least somewhat playable. I'm gonna keep it at 6 just for the best effect, because also I am recording with OBS, so that's gonna subtract from my frames as well. Alright, so fog is set to fast. Details, I'm going to set clouds to off. Trees are going to go to fancy actually, because I want them to be transparent. Translucent blocks are fast, dropped items fast. Clouds are off. Rain, you definitely want to make fast. Then we're going to go to animations. What I do is I turn all of them off, but then I come back and I turn on water and fire. Keep rain splash off, you want that off. Turn on flame, but I do turn on dripping water and lava, just so you know if there's water above you. So now we're going to go to quality here. Then we're actually just going to leave the rest of that the same. Performance, I'm going to turn on smooth FPS, and I'm going to turn on fast math. That's going to make a pretty big difference. You can already see I'm getting 100 FPS right there. Okay. So that's already an absolutely massive difference. I was getting 30 FPS and I'm getting 106. I mean, this is extremely playable. I got no problems here. And remember, I'm recording in OBS, so I'd normally probably be getting around 130. Lobbies are known for being very, very heavy on frame rates. So 49, 53, perfectly normal. So now I'm in this lobby. You can see I'm getting 98, 129. Sometimes it dips, but overall this is fine. And also I'm recording in OBS right now. Like I'm recording in OBS and I'm getting these frames. So you'll probably get much better frames than I am right now. I realized I forgot to mention one thing. So if you're not just trying to improve your performance, you're also trying to help your computer not run too hot. Maybe your laptop's overheating, getting too hot to use. You can just go back into your settings here, go to video settings, and drop your frame rate back down to like 60. And just keep it limited at that. So that'll help your laptop realize it doesn't need to get as much frames as possible. Just get 60 and that's good enough. And then hopefully your temperature should drop because of that. So School Project is by far just the easiest way to be able to hop on Hypixel, get great frames, auto sprint, and you're good. So let's say you don't want to play on Hypixel, you just want to be able to play the newest version of Minecraft, you want it to run well, whether you're trying to bring it from unplayable to playable or from good to better on the M1 MacBook Air, you want to play at 1.19.3. Let's just see how the performance is just stock out of the box for 1.19.3. Alright, so in 1.19.1 I'm getting 91 FPS, which is still great. Super playable, 84 sometimes, and that's largely because of all the changes that I've already made. And by dropping that render distance down to even 6 chunks, I can get 130 FPS, 149, like so much more than I need. So that's already quite good, just because of all the changes we did while we were in School Project. But we can improve it. So down in the description, first you're going to click this Java download button right here. You're going to click that. You're going to come over here. If you're on a Windows device, you're going to click one of these Windows ones. Do the offline one, the 64-bit. Do not do the online. You want this one right here. I'm on a Mac, so I'm going to do this one. Hit save. It's going to give me this little DMG thing here. I'm going to open. I'm going to hit install, and it's just going to do its thing. Alright, so now it's done, and then you're going to come over here, you're going to click on this Iris Sodium link right here. You're going to click that, hit download universal jar. It's going to download a .jar file, which is why we had to install Java right there. So I can click on this. Now it's not going to let me open it. It says unidentified developer. If you get that error, you're going to come over here, you're going to hit system settings, go to privacy and security, and you're just going to click this open anyway button next to unidentified developer. If you're on an older version of macOS, it might look like this instead. I'm going to type in my password here, and there we go. So now we get this little installation thing. You can actually install it for older versions too, all the way back to 1.16.5. I'm just going to do the latest version. I'm going to keep it simple. If you want, you can do a Fabric install too. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. Just hit install, and it's going to do its thing really quickly, apparently, and it's done. Now, if I open Minecraft once again, now you'll see this Iris and Sodium for 1.19.3. It's already selected, so I'm just going to play. I'm going to load up this world. I'm getting 185 FPS. It's not immediately a ton better. But if I go to options and then video settings, you're going to notice this whole new UI right here. And you're going to see it gives you a few options that you didn't have before. The most noticeable one is this max shadow distance right here. This means that even though I'm only rendering 6 chunks, it's rendering 32 chunks of shadows. I don't need that, so I'm going to put that at like 12. And then I'll go to quality. It's already set to fast. Weather, I'm going to turn that to fast. Leaves quality, I'm actually going to put that on fancy because I need to see through the leaf. Biome blend, turning that down actually does have a big difference. Between 154 and 172. Obviously I look at the ground and it goes up to 209. So this is plenty playable. This is totally usable if you just want to play Minecraft and you wanted to have good frames. Hopefully this has helped. However, maybe you want the game to look pretty too. Maybe you want to do a little bit of shaders, make it look nice. Let's see what we can do about that. Alright, so I'm actually going to come over to the description here, click the link next to Faithful, and whichever version you're downloading for, in my case, just anything within 1.19, you're going to do it for Java Edition. I'm going to click on that, so that's going to give me faithful.zip, and I actually don't even have to unzip. I just open my Finder and go to my Minecraft folder here, the resource packs folder right there. I'm just going to drag the zip in there. So I just put that in there, and now if I go into my resource packs right here, I can click on it. So Minecraft's textures are 8 pixels by 8 pixels. Faithful took the inspiration from the original textures and made it 32 by 32, so much higher resolution, just looks prettier. But let's do the shaders. So I've got 3 different sets of shaders in here. If you want, you could just pick which one you like the most and only install that. I'm gonna go ahead and install all of them. So I'm gonna do Sildurs Lite. Don't click this download button. Click this download button right here. This is the correct one. The reason why I like Sildurs is they get a pretty good looking shader, but it's not quite as resource intensive as some. So to install these, you're gonna go to your shader packs folder here, and you're just gonna drag and drop those zip files in there. You don't have to extract them, don't have to do anything. And then now, if I go to options and video settings and shader packs, all those options are in here. First, we'll do light shaders. What kind of look we get. Look at that. That is gorgeous. And I'm getting 35-ish FPS. That's pretty good. That's playable for sure. And Iris makes that possible by actually letting it take full advantage of my processor. All right, so the game looks super pretty, super playable. Now, if you still got some headroom and you want it to look even prettier, you can go with the extreme volumetric shaders. And you can kind of see the difference that makes. Yeah, see my frames have dropped to 22 FPS. Now I'm gonna show you what I think are the best looking shaders. These shaders are just something else. The waving is less violent, it's more random. It just feels really nice. I'm getting 24 FPS, which is actually not that different from the extreme volumetric, but I think this looks better. The clouds are less conventional, more Minecraft-y, but I dig that. So there you have it. Hopefully this video helped you at the very least get your game from being unplayable to being playable, or make it actually run well so you can hop online with your friends and do some PvP, or just made it look prettier for you. Let me know if you have any questions. I only made this video because I got a comment about it. So let me know in the comments, give me some feedback. Let me know if you like this format of video or not. And I'll see you guys on the next one.